we're gonna be playing some Mindustry. Okay, there is a new version. Oh, crap. I'm gonna... Oh no, this is the new version for the mod, never mind. Wait. Oh wait, this kinda sucks actually. If I'm trying to alt-tab, it just... Okay, I guess I have to keep the chat floating. So... The game is silent. And not responsive. Oh! Did the game just close? Oh my god! The game exploded! I'm gonna be starting over. I had a save, but I'm gonna give it up, because it's mostly mobile, and it's nice to have a fresh start again. A fresh start, yeah. A fresh... Now, I am familiar with this game. I played it before on mobile, so I do know the concept and how to play, but I'm not familiar at all when it comes to the UI and some control schemes. So, that's kind of the challenge of this game. And I'm not going to be playing on a mouse, I'm going to be playing on my trackpad. So that's probably going to be part of the challenge. This might be actually a little difficult to play since I don't have a trackpad. I mean, I don't have a mouse. No, not really. This is not that sensitive. Okay, this is not bad. I'm gonna expand my mining operation now. So we're just collecting copper, and in a little bit we're gonna be collecting another resource. This is gonna be a playthrough, like, where I'm gonna cover all of the game, hopefully. Most of it, maybe play some multiplayer if my internet allows me to. I don't think so. But, for the most part, it's just gonna be another playthrough for this game. Which, I feel like this game doesn't have enough playthroughs. It's lacking. It needs more attention. Like, it does not have enough attention, which is very sad. Okay, lead. Right. This is material number 2. We're gonna be mining some lead. Now, thankfully, I'm a robot, so lead poisoning shouldn't be a problem. Oh yeah, I have mouse swapping turned on. I'm gonna keep that on. Surely it's not big of a problem if you lose where my mouse is, because you can just find my mouse again. Now again, this... Yeah, the footage looks way cleaner on OBS than it does for me, because I see my taskbar, and I see a top border for the game that says Mindustry on it, and we have some overflow on the copper. That's lovely, I love that, hell yeah. Okay, I should look into this. I'm just gonna do the lazy solution, and I might get hate for this, but we're gonna use routers. Distributors might be a better idea, but for now I'm just gonna router it up. Oh, we got some music playing. Move up. I am good. I'm gonna just, like, optimize my stuff first, thank you. Okay. Okay, we should probably get the distributor, because it's basically a better solution. If only I can grab some lead. I need lead. I need my lead and I need it now. I should open the map. Oh, right, okay, it's right up here. Now, nice thing is that I can move while the map is open, so that's lovely. Do I have double click to mine enabled? Excuse me? Wait a minute. Double tap to... No, I should turn that off. There's no problem in mining. Like, the only problem you're gonna have for mining is just carrying stuff on you, which doesn't really have a problem. Especially if you're the default unit. You don't really synergize with whatever you carry, so it's not possible to explode when you die. Because some units do get a bonus where if they carry burny stuff or explosive stuff, it actually does the thing when they die. So you can, like, do some kamikaze struts. And why did the overflow disappear? Are you serious? There is some over here, so never mind. I'm gonna go up now because they want me to build guns, which is important because that's like the second half of this game. Oh right, breaking stuff is gonna be hard. Let me see if there's a way I can make this easier for my trackpad gaming. I'm not gonna bother and go grab my mouse because it's upstairs. If this works, it works, right? Does this work? Okay, it does work. That's good, that's good. Can I chat with this? Oh wait, this is offline. I don't need to chat. Now I can break stuff. That's great. This is good. This is good. Now hopefully I did not break any important bind that I needed. Right, we're supposed to go up. We should go up to make ourselves some guns. Okay, research and place 2 duo turrets. This video will kind of be for myself, relearning the game, and for the dear viewers out there that think this game is hard or are looking for another guy that yells at their screen while playing the game. The funny, complicated factory game. I honestly don't think this game is that complicated, it's just that it looks like it is. It has a high entry point. Oh crap! Stop! Wait! Okay. I forgot. This is my right-click button, so... Oh no. Can you break this for me? Thank you. Thanks. There we go. Okay, right-click. This is right-click. Why does this not unselect stuff? Oh, that's weird. Okay, so I have to right-click to unselect things. Wait. Okay, it does do the thing. Right. I'm gonna do this silly and just put this down, and I'm gonna mine. I need more materials, or as the cool kids say, I need more mats! Okay, also another thing, I turned off my noise gate because it kinda sucks. It's terrible. It didn't really help, because it would cut off what I say sometimes in the second video of my Terraria playthrough, which is not good. Oh hey, it counted. That's lovely. Yeah, that gun definitely stayed. Definitely. Alright. You can pause the game with spacebar. That's handy. Okay. Oh, you can also point guns now, in case you're like one of the old players. Which I am, but I'm not that old. I played the game at some point and figured out, oh my god, you can rotate guns now! That's crazy! Oh my goodness! You can do this thing? Oh yeah, also the number scheme makes more sense now that I have like 4 categories at least. Earlier it was confusing. I'm gonna plan my build just in case I get time pressured after the game assumes that I have 2 guns ready. Which I don't. I'm gonna have 1 if they pressure me to do my job. That should work. You gotta make sure that every drill has at least 1 point where they come in contact with a conveyor orthogonally. I think that's the word. No. Isn't no, that's diagonal. Diagonal is like this. This is how diagonal looks. Orthogonal is like straight lines, basically. So this will connect these 3 guys. And this, I should have it move upward, actually. I'm gonna add a... No, I don't need to do that. Just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna do my thing, okay? I'm not gonna think about it. I don't get paid enough for this. I'm just a robot, man. Robots don't get paid. I'm not even supposed to be talking, but I'm like somehow yapping. I got that streamer spirit in me. Anyway, this is where routers come in handy. I'm gonna use routers. Just routers for now. I don't need to complicate it. I like doing certain things, but I'm gonna refrain from doing them unless I have to. Unless the thing is possibly useful. Like, for example, I'm gonna make a simple distribution network between guns. Like, they all got their stuff, right? So... Ooh, this is kind of handy. So I can, like, delete blocks without unselecting my current block. Anyway, so... The distributor is gonna take it 1 copper and basically just give it to whoever needs it randomly. Like, if a gun is full, it can't really have any more ammunition. What number is this? 6, amazing. Okay. So, I'm also gonna make big walls, because there's no problem in doing that. The only benefit I see from big walls is that they take up more space, and they die in bigger chunks. Okay, we're not getting time pressured, so I paused the game for no reason. But it does kind of allow us to think. I mean, theoretically, I am basically the fastest computing machine on this planet if I pause my game and think. But that doesn't guarantee that I'm smart. Also, I did not fully build this. Why? Why must I suffer like this? Okay, there we go. And hey, I built everything. No resource mining needed. And it's telling me to build small walls. This should be changed to like just ask you to build 6 blocks worth of walls, because these are 4 walls basically, because of their size. This doesn't make sense. But I'm not complaining, it allows me to build more stuff without even needing to like have the weak walls out. I am gonna add some drills here though, because you do use a lot of copper. Use a lot of copper. So much. You can never have too many coppers. How the hell are we using copper for guns? I don't know, don't ask me. This might be one of the reasons why stuff breaks quickly anyway. Although theoretically that also means like the bullets of the basic enemies are also like, they're also maybe perhaps copper? Because there is an update in the game where you can have limited ammo for your units, and the only way to get them ammunition is through using resupply points, which need to have copper in them every once in a while, otherwise it'd run out. So this kind of implies that units, produced units at least, not the units such as me, I'm using like special bullets now because of the weird sound they make. They use copper for their bullets, which I find interesting. How the hell does that work, dude? God damn, this is like plastic, but for Mindustry. Okay, let's actually let the game understand that it's supposed to do its thing by putting these walls down. There we go. 2 walls left. Let's make it slowly design. This is the enemy drop zone. Oh no! Yes, it's like a little explosion radius. The wave will begin now. So you can find them on your map if you have the option enabled, but I think it's enabled by default, usually. Either that or I turned it on. Okay, you heard that sound, right? That bullet shooting sound? That implies that these do shoot copper, which I think is the same noise that the walking guys did before they got shot and killed very quickly. They got God, basically. Okay, we got the scatter. The scatter is... I mean, you should be able to understand this. Ground Zero is kind of easy. They basically just flak turrets. They shoot flak. They break ships. They break them fast. But they don't use copper, they use lead, somehow. It would be nice if they used copper, though. You can never have enough copper. Anyway, let's build... I'm gonna fix this, because I can. I think I can press B. Yes. I'm gonna break this. And this. And, I'm gonna, like, slither over there. Oh, wait. Slither over there, like that. And break this feller. Which is not giving me anything, because I'm far away. I was about to ask, where is my scrap at? But I'm not getting it. The new sound effects are pretty cool. I like them. They're not bad. At first I was like, oh, they changed some things. It doesn't sound as retro as it did, but this game is gradually doing it, which, hey, they have a vision. They might as well do it. And if you're bothered by it, you can always just change the game back to normal. Now, this is up to everyone's taste. You don't really have to design it the same way, so don't complain about it, but I'm gonna, like, deliberately have the router not be close. Because, hey, this does have the hidden benefit of, you know, having a little feedback. A little extra supply of 3 extra lead pieces, and we're getting attacked in a minute. Great. I wish I can speed that up. I don't know, I'm feeling kinda confident. A little confident. Okay, fine. There we go, I pressed it. Jesus. You're asking me to press spacebar, why? 3-0. Why is it 3-0? Why is this 5? What are these numbers? Can I use my number pad, please? I mean, of course. What? Is my number pad is on, so it does its number things. Now if I turn it off and I press 1, that gets me here. This is weird. I'm just gonna keep my num lock turned on, and I wanna get some guns. You can never have enough guns, says every military in the world. And I, an aspiring military, agree with them, because you can never have enough guns. Right, another thing I'm gonna do is intentionally play without schematics, because schematics are lovely, but they're also like the worst thing that's been added to this game. Like, look, from a design-wise, it makes sense. This game's about automation. You can't really just take away a tool that helps people automate things or reuse things. Especially since reusing is very lovely. And very, very good. But it kind of sucks that it's usually enabled in PvP, because it kind of takes away the spirit of thinking, in my opinion. Like, it makes it less skill-based. I hope you did not hear that Discord ping. I don't think you did. I got a random-ass ping. Okay, that should be... I don't think you can hear that. We're fine. Let me check my chat. We got 2 viewers? That's crazy. Man, I'm famous. Alright. So, I'm gonna actually skip the waves. How do you skip waves using the keyboard? Is there a way to do that? Wave. Skip with an L. Because the Crux is gonna be taking an L. That's what the red team is called, by the way. They're called the Crux, because they're like the crux of everything. Where's my map? Oh right, it's here. They're like the crux of everything. They exist on like every tile of this map, which is crazy. You can see it here, especially because they got like... Look, something terrifying about this detail is that the more you cover a map in your buildings, the more like little blips of your team's colors shows up. The same thing happens if I like cover this map in blocks, by the way. It's gonna be all yellow, so you can go to sleep in peace, probably, because you're not that well immersed in this game, and hopefully have a great rest tonight. I don't know what that was for, but I was like, I guess I was trying to be funny. Anyway, I want to extract more materials, because the more you extract, the more resource flow you get. Because captured tiles do indeed have a benefit to them other than just progressing the game. You do gain passive income, which is cool. Now I'm gonna do this little lame trick where I do maximize my profits. Now you're like, what the hell, Argoti? This is stuck. Why did you do that? And I'm like, shut up, look, I got something technology. Look at that, son. This. You get a bridge. You gotta build bridges. Now, this bridge will only accept one drill, since conveyor bridges do not go backwards. Like, for example, this is still going because it's on the side, okay? And this is like, it's like that, so can't really just put onto it like this, unless you do this. I just remembered you can do that. Now it goes in. Anyway, you also cannot output from it like this. It has to be on the side, so that's another thing to note. But I am Leadsmaxxing right now, and I can feel its side effects already. Anyway, pausing the game is pretty good. It helps you just quickly build on desktop compared to mobile. Mobile, you usually just pause because you wanna pause. It's kind of slow to play, but I am kind of slow because I'm using a trackpad. Yeah, I'm one of the losers that uses a trackpad, man. Did I just... No, I didn't build that. Okay. Wave 5. Oh no, I think they breached... No, never mind. Okay, I guess it's 0 because of that. Okay, fine, but it doesn't make sense. You commonly use... Whatever, fine. Now, Why am I pausing the game? I should not do that. I'm like trying to speed up the game, but I'm pausing each opportunity I get to pause. I just do it. Now I'm basically just gonna lazily add more guns. This is not bad, because they're in the bag, so if they're chugging up the supply, they're kind of doing it for a good reason anyway. Oh no, they broke the wall. Should replace that with bigger walls. Now be careful. The more you make it hard to cross a certain path, the more likely they're going to go to the other path. But I don't think they're going to do it when I do this, because I'm not actually blocking anything. Like, if I put a, like, solid line like this, they're just going to be like, okay, bye, have a good time, and they're just going to walk over here and saunter through my defenses. Assuming this is like 10 times better than this. Anyway, this is round 7. I repeat, round 7. Half of the enemy is dead. You see how they got blasted? And that's like the most fun part of this game, just seeing enemies get destroyed by your guns. Just pure violence. Okay, wait a minute. That's not how you do it. That's not right. There we go. I was, for a second, gonna wonder why can't I put duos over conveyors? Because you're not supposed to. There we go. This should last us good. And we should probably be able to survive the remainder of this sector. It's not necessarily that difficult. It's, again, just an introduction to the game. And they're breaking our walls. I'm gonna break it first. And I'm gonna replace it. Haha, I got him. I got refunded, by the way. I don't think I actually got refunded. Probably because I was too far away. Okay, we captured the sector. Now, to keep this video short, I am not gonna grind this out. I'm gonna go ahead into the next sector, and you don't do it this way, you do it like this on desktop. Okay, we're going to the... oh god. Wait, let me chill out. Okay, I'm gonna first research everything I can. This is handy. These are optional, they're not that expensive. Might as well get them, right? Okay. What else do we have? We have nothing? Okay, we need scrap. Hey, fine. I'm gonna grab scrap. It should be somewhere. Okay, there it is. We got scrap. This is funny. That scrap is kind of useful in the early game. Mostly as a quickly I need to build walls kind of thing. And it's worse than copper. Scrap just used to be this thing that you would collect in ground zero and be confused as to why you can't use it. But now you can kind of use it. And the only use you can do is just building a crappy wall. But it's not necessarily that bad, especially since the wall is just made to be a quick, single-use wall. But the only problem is that it's not plastic. It's not like plastic. It's not durable, I guess. I don't know how useful durable plastic would be for, like, bullets, but you can assume that's not bad. I believe there are forms of plastic that are, like, resistant. But this is not it. This is more like random scraps of metal and stuff. Anyway, I could also grab this. Oh god, I'm actually grinding. Oh, crap. Hey, it's okay. I'm just gonna put down drills and leave. They're presumably gonna passively collect. Now, the only unfortunate thing about this game is its mobile port, since the game isn't exactly optimized, and that's not me saying, oh, this game is badly designed. No, the only issue with this game is the programming language is made in, actually, that's a fun fact. It was written using Java, which is apparently, like, slow, or not multi-threaded, which kind of holds it back. But I don't care, thankfully, because I'm a desktop user now, so, like, you know, desktop for the win. I don't worry about what you peasant mobile users worry about. I should not say that. I used to be in your shoes, guys. I can feel it. God, especially when the frames just drop below 60 when you're like, anyway, what, 7 or 9 or something like that. You just lose it. Like, you just notice the game's lagging, but you're like, oh my god, the factory must grow, I need to continue this endless survival until I die. And then you don't really finish it unless you are very terrible at the game and actually get killed first before you go into a late round, or you get destroyed after a very slow progress. Anyway, I'm gonna do Frozen Forest, but first I'm gonna go drink water. It's been a while since I've done that, and I'm gonna check the chat. I was almost gonna get up from my chair and leave, but I remembered there's this metal bottle I had that has water in it. Okay, we're launching from ground zero with resources. I'm gonna maximize. We're gonna grab everything, because there's no reason for not doing that. Ooh, that's a cool sound they got. Frozen Forest is the bane of every new player. Why? Because of the new guys that get introduced. Because they're very violent if you're not careful. They have flamethrowers, and they're tanky, and they're scary, and they're big. They're bigger than the normal guys you're used to killing. It's kind of sad. This game is... It's not that beginner-friendly if you're, like, very casual. But maybe that's because I haven't tried the casual difficulty, because there is, thankfully, a casual difficulty. And even though I'm, like, never gonna use it in my life, unless I'm, like, curious what it does, I am never gonna play on casual. It's weird. This is the one that I'm playing on, by the way. It's fine. What is it? There it is. This. Oh, you can see the stats. That's very cool. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's creepy. I'm gonna do this in the future, maybe. 20... look, I'm not gonna make the game hard. I'm just gonna chill. This is cool, though. This is very, very, very easy, but again, this game is hard. And I can imagine it being harder on multiplayer, because you cannot pause the game, which is very strong. It's a very good thing. People really love it. And, okay, I don't know if this is by default or I turned it off, but you can always turn this off, and I recommend doing that. Keep this off. Okay. You also can keep this off. Now, I'm also trying to ignore the core foundation things. These are optional sectors that are randomly generated unless they are covered in the future. In the future, people will be, like, submitting sectors and stuff, which is pretty cool. Anyway, enough yapping. I've been talking too much. I need to play more. I'm like the player. I play. I said it. I said the thing. He plays. The player plays, and it's like crazy. We have 4 minutes. That feels like a lot, but you never know. If you can pause, you might as well pause, right? Get every chance you can. You can always take it slow. Someone said something in chat, but I didn't see it. No. First time seeing Mindustry live. Yeah, that's kind of rare, isn't it? This game, you don't really see it often when it comes to being online. Like, even when it comes to, like, very cool videos that have, like, I don't know what to call it. I'm not gonna say video essays, because that's not necessarily what every video is supposed to be, but there are some videos I've seen where it's literally just someone praising the game, talking about it, and you're like, what? People know this game? It's weird. You don't usually see that, so you're just confused. That's me. I don't know about you. But it's kind of delightful that this game is slowly but surely growing, and I forgot to connect these drills. And this drill. Well, I thought it was connected, but obviously it's not. We need another distributor. 311, oh my god. Why is it 1? Isn't it supposed to be like 6? Okay, whatever. Add a distributor. And just keep it like so. Keep the game paused. You lost a minute, which you might have needed. Okay, so this sector introduces coal, which introduces electricity, which also introduces, as you can maybe notice, daylight cycles, day-night cycles, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't really matter if it's nighttime or not, because you can always turn off the darkness if you want, but if you don't want, there's an illuminator block, which is basically it's a light source. It's basically a fancy light source because of the name. Oh wait, oh no, no, don't do that. Do that instead. There we go. God, that would have been terrible. This is fine. Okay. We want. I'm gonna just do it. It's slow, but over time, it will have an effect. Plus, we have this little lovely, like, condensation of drills. And you can't really mine coal anyway, as, like, your default character cannot do it, so might as well just put as many drills as possible. Alright. Now, when we get one piece, we should be able to research things. And there's the scrap I've been talking about. There it is. This is all electricity. this is what you start with. A generator that burns coal. Very, very cool, I know. A mender. This repairs blocks. This stores energy. Duh, it's a battery. And this is all later. Okay, good. It's always good to check for gray items. Like this is gray, you can unlock it. Now the issue is that researching and using all my planet items means I have no items to use. This is going to be handy though. Graphite. Graphite is pretty cool. I don't know if it's the same graphite that's used for making pens, or I mean pencils. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't really care. Oh right, we need lead. I ran out of lead. Whoopsies. Alright, where is it? I can always check my map for that. There it is, see? And that's why you should check your map, because when it gets dark, you can't really see your materials anymore. Alright, left shift. Does this thing. This is for later, don't worry about it. Okay, what I should worry about is this. My materials. We're gonna just get a nice, lovely harvestation of the lead. Fill it up with the leaded. Yeah, I don't need to min-max this. I mean, I kind of did already. Look, I'm a robot, but this robot is secretly human, so I'm just gonna have my imperfections and go. There we go. God, I can't wait to edit this video. Probably gonna be sort of hard, but also, you know what, actually it might be to the same vein as my Terraria playthroughs, because I talk a lot, and when I don't talk I can always just easily tell that, oh, this is me not talking, let me cut it out, unless I am deliberately mute in filming. Now the good thing is that you can pause building. This is a new feature for mobile users. They recently added it. So, mobile users can finally pause the game like PC users have always been able to. Isn't that funny? Mobile users could never pause. They can only cancel their builds. Oh god, I remember doing that. It's terrible. Got this big plan and stuff. You can't see what resources you have unless you're here. You don't have this thing, you only have this preview, so you're like, I got the resources, let's do it. And then you run out, and you either have to back off from building range or cancel everything and just regroup after you got mentally crushed for basically being called a noob builder by the game or something, I don't know. I wish there was a way to quickly grab these. Maybe there is. There's probably a keyboard shortcut for that. You know what, I'm actually curious if there is one. And since I'm the one playing the game, I might as well just check in the game. Take. Item. Unload. No. Did a wave just start? Oh crap! What? No, wait! No. I think it's because I pressed L. I was typing in the search bar and I did it. Oh no, where is he? Where's this bastard? There he is. Okay, it's the easy guy, but I have to aim because I'm on desktop. No! I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna shoot you. Wait a minute. Hey, this looks handy. Okay, I'm gonna repair this. Panic repair. Because this actually is gonna be handy to use. Yes, please. It's not good, but I don't need to build new things for it. Also, okay, he's not that close. Let me drill stuff. Let me mine. Like, fuel this. Not fuel it, feed it. There you go. Get ammoed. Okay. Haha, get shot by my definitely original build that I didn't steal from someone. Oh right, I have to shoot as well. Got him. You bastard. Alright. I'm gonna break this. Oh my god, all my precious time is gone now. Oh, that's terrible. I'm gonna ignore this now. I don't need to break all of it. Alright, what I wanna do is I'm screwed. That's order number 1. I am screwed. Where do these guys spawn from? Okay, just there. That's good. So we can kind of just have them in a chokehold, basically. Now, I am actually gonna finally plan a build while zoomed out, because I don't have a problem with this. If I was on mobile, I'd be pulling my hair out, because, you know, it's all small and far away. Okay, this is still tedious, but you know what? Screw it, I'm just gonna put my things down. Okay, something cool you can do without a router is use these as routers. Router. Router. That sounds familiar. Anyway. Enough being a clown, I need to be a robot. Now this should be flowing. There should be nothing wrong with this. This is going the right direction, and this will split. Now, I can focus on research. Okay, this is held back. I need to buff it. Basically make the hose bigger by just letting more stuff get into it. Now, let's make electricity. 2 distributors? No, hold on. No, we don't need that much. I'm just gonna wing it. We're just gonna do it simple. We're gonna keep it simple for now. If I need more, I'm gonna get more. But I'm gonna assume that 4 is definitely more than enough. If I really want to know, I can always just check the amount needed. So for example, this is 2 copper per second, and I can count how many of these are, but I'm not doing that. So that's like the cool thing about this game. You can have measurements, in-game measurements for basically everything. So you don't have to guess, but I'd rather guess, because that's quicker and more fun. Because if I screw it up, you get to hear me scream. I'm not gonna scream, actually. I'm gonna pretend to. I'm not allowed to scream in this house. Now, what am I gonna do with this electricity? I'm probably gonna just battery it up. And, like, try and get it up here to the guns. Where are they? The guns. Where are my guns? There's this. We go up. North. Okay, we go in north. North of the border. Just keep on slithering through. And we have electricity over here, which is gonna be good, because we're gonna have menders available for use. Because menders need electricity to be used. If you don't have electricity, you do not have mending, and if you don't have mending, you're gonna have to manually repair your blocks by breaking them and rebuilding them, which is not efficient. It costs you half of the amount you used to build it, because you get a half refund when you deconstruct things. So that's why, in a nutshell, you're not allowed to repair your things, because that's not your job. Your job is making automated machines. Also, you can tell that this splitting works. I was gonna say because this has ammo in it, but I'm pretty sure I gave this ammo. So this just arrived in time. And this guy did get killed by this gun. Okay, good thing that I fed it. There's my mender. Put it right here. Put this guy right here. Now cover them up, because any block, most blocks that are not walls, are very fragile. You don't want them to break, so just cover them up. Like even the guns don't have much HP, which makes sense. It's a gun! It's not a wall, it's a gun! 250, that's terrible. I think the smallest wall of copper has more than that. 320 or something. Yeah, why do I remember? I don't know. I think I'm a chronic player for this game. It's probably been over a month since I've touched this game. I have been more interested in other things, and I've been holding off. So, because I want to, like, play the campaign with you guys, and record it, and get the funny reactions on camera, haha. I mean, these reactions are kind of fabricated. Not in the sense that, oh, everything is fake. No, it's more of, I'm recording, so I might as well talk and, like, voice my opinion. Okay, I guess it's not fake if it's like, yes, no. It's more of a, I'm sharing my thoughts with you by talking instead of being silent and keeping my thoughts to myself. Like one usually does. What's up, Beats? How you doing? Finally, I catched up with a message. I didn't catch up with the other guy, though. I replied kinda late to him. But it's fine. He did say something cool before leaving. Presumably. We have 3 viewers! God damn, let's skip a wave because we have 3 viewers. 3 viewers? I skip a wave. If I get 6 viewers, I'm gonna skip another wave. Whether I need to or not. Oh god. Oh no. Why are you not dead? Holy crap. No! They have too much HP. God. At least they have terrible range. Jesus. I mean, look. It's kind of reasonable once you, like, look at this deliberately and notice the extra damage. But most new people are not gonna do that. I'm only doing that because I know. So we have an influx, so I'm probably gonna make Graphite now. Yes, we have enough Pyrite. That's for later. That's too complicated. You should not do that. You don't need it. Graphite is more important anyway. Like, you know, Graphite the proposal, Graphite glasses, Graphite everything, you know? That's how important it is. Now, wait, do we have coal? We do have coal right here, so I'm gonna keep this for myself. I'm gonna make a coal graphite factory up there. And there we are. Okay. So what I'm gonna basically do is... Fun fact, you can control units in this game, which includes guns, by the way. For each gun you build, you can control it. Now I'm gonna teach you something that will make your brain extra huge. Just give me 1 sec, let me connect this up. Alright, so, to have an extra large brain, you can use overflow gates to basically have 2 endpoints. So, overflow gates, first of all, they have 2 maximum connections. You cannot, if you put more than 1 overflow gate in a line, everything's not gonna work. So the maximum is 2. Now, with that information in mind, let's go and make our smart contraption. Which is something kind of known by the community. I'm not a genius for showing it to you. I kind of just picked it off from someone. Okay, so if you put both of these guys, it's basically, look, the coal's gonna go in. This is not full, so the coal's just gonna go straight ahead. And if this is full, it's gonna go to the side. There's nothing in here. This is empty, basically blocked, so it's gonna go to the side. So it's basically a router, but better, because it doesn't store stuff, and it cannot have stuff put into it from that side. Isn't that cool? Because it cannot store items, so it won't have graphite inside of it like a router would do. Routers can hold items. Look, it can hold 1 item. So if I were to put routers instead, it would get blocked. Like, you'd see coal in here and you can be like, why isn't it moving inside? And then you click on this and you're like, oh, this has graphite inside of it. I should take that out. I wonder how that got here. And the same thing happens and you're like, very confused, and then you die. Because you did not get the materials in time and you died and you didn't get the materials. This won't have that problem because overflow gates do not hold on to items. So, since this is not a straight path that the graphite can leave from, and it's actually just going back in, it's never gonna leave. It's only gonna leave from here. If I add some conveyors for it to leave, it's gonna leave. Like so. So graphite is only gonna ever come from the side, not here. Unless I turn this around. Which I won't do, obviously. Unless I get 1,000 views, let's go! I'm not gonna get that. Anyway. Now let's have our smart plan start. I'm gonna add more drills, because we need more of this. Alright, okay, we got Graphite unlocked. Let's see if that actually is relevant. No. Wait. Maybe. If I research this, I might actually get the electric turret, which is very handy because it deals very good damage despite despite being powered on electricity. It's almost like electricity is very good supply. Oh my god. Okay, that was me. I thought another wave happened. I was gonna be so scared and confused. Okay, right. We made graphite, but we're not extracting it, so we're gonna make some graphite that goes into our ore. We're gonna use the same method. What number is this? Now this is still blocked, so I'm gonna do this. This is not a problem. Because again, no backfeeding is gonna happen, and if this overflows, I can kind of extend it easily. We got graphite! We need more. I can't disable it? Okay, fine, whatever. I'm hearing faster. Maybe I broke something, hold on. Resetables, there it is. No, I think I changed that. What? Oh, I set that manually. Oh no! What do we got? We probably have the new ammo. No, it just arrived. Oh, we're so screwed. Okay, I'm gonna have to manually empty the guns then. Can I go inside of this? Okay, you have to click Control, hold down Control, and then click on something with your mouse. Now I'm gonna just... Now this is slow, I need to like... Okay, I'm gonna do it on the right side guns, and it's too late. Okay, it's not a hard wave. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'm gonna just grab this stuff. No more copper for you. You're on a diet, okay? You just have graphite, okay? Enjoy. And you too. And just put this guy in here. Alright, we need... Alright, can we have... Wait, new drills. Drills, where's it? Where's my drill? There it is. I need to capture, I think. Yeah, we don't have the new drills, unfortunately. But we do have the Pyrite Mixer, which is... It's usable, but if you're gonna bother with it, and it's kind of hard to make efficient use of, because it needs 3 inputs, and it gives you one thing. Pyrite, which, again... The funny thing about Pyrite is that Pyrite is just ammo for now. It can be useful later, but it's mainly ammo, which doesn't actually work on this gun. I thought you can add Pyrite to this thing. I guess they changed that. You cannot add Pyrite to duos, unfortunately. Maybe you were able to. And you cannot add Pyrite to the scatter either. That's unfortunate. You can add this glass, but you can't make it. You can't scrap if you're desperate. Like, the closest turret that does use Pyrite is the flamethrower, which I can't afford yet. And again, the flamethrower isn't like a beat-all kind of thing. It's just it's a close range. It's a close range turret with good damage. That's like all what it does. I think we're set on this map in terms of defenses, so I might actually I might gather more copper. Yeah, we're running low on copper, actually. We need more copper. You know, okay, the waves are fine, they're fine. We have the good ammo, so we're fine. But something I'd like to do for safety is probably expand the range that we cover, because actually, these do cover more range, because again, you do have extra tiles, which is awesome, by the way. But we probably need more guns, just in case we have like too many tanky boys. So we're just gonna do an offset chain, where we just build guns. And there we go. Just put down some walls to cover it up in case it does actually get breached, and they start getting shot at, and they're gonna be fine. And that's how you effectively double your defense without thinking much about it. Because look, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm kind of taking advantage of all the open space I have. And these guys are not going to be like, oh, I should go over there or go over there. Unless I deliberately have something turned on, which is called Unpredictable Wave AI. Which will make me cry my tears out. Or cry my eyes out, for a better expression. Where they're just going to spawn. And they're not going to move. And they're going to think. Which is terrifying. You don't want that. Because I'm already doing some hard thinking already. And speaking of thinking, I could probably keep this graphite flowing. Because it's expensive, okay? I'm not letting this graphite go to waste and stop being produced. If I have too much of it, I might as well send it back home. Which is another useful thing about overflow gates. You know, overflow gates, when you have an overflow of materials and influx, and over amount, too many. I don't know, sounds like I might need something that, I don't know, works like an overflow? Something? Overflow path? Overflow gate? I don't know, it sounds like there's something called an overflow gate in this game. Oh, right, I can use the overflow gate. Anyway, now we got a lovely supply. Now all of these they're all gonna keep moving. They're never gonna stop making stuff. And we do have too much copper, so we can indeed add more to this, which should be easy. We can just use routers. We're not sticking routers close to these guys. We're putting routers away and just letting routers do their job by splitting things for us, and then we use the things that are split. Like this. See? You don't have to make it hard. And again, if I want more coal to like be spread around, I can just add another router right here and just keep doing the chain. This is the proper router chain. And there we go. Now you have more graphite. Simple as that. Okay, what I was gonna say is we need copper. It seems that we're gonna have to go from here to here, which is not a problem. We can always also just add a distributor here. So let's try that out. Yeah, this doesn't seem that bad at all. Because, oh no, how are we gonna get through these? Worry not, little fellow player. You can just walk over it. Oh crap. Anyway, as I was saying, you can just walk over it using this thing. You don't even have to use this thing, you just have to drag across, and you kind of just automatically build junctions on your own. That's the lovely thing about quality of life changes. They just make the game less of a brain squeezer to play. I mean, of course, if you want to make the game hard, you can just turn that off and manually do it, but why would you do that? You're just wasting time doing the small things for no reason. Okay, this is pretty lovely. Do we need more vendors? Probably not. If we don't skip waves, we don't really need it. But, again, we can always add more. It's not a problem. They don't use much power anyway. Yeah, their usage is pretty tiny, which is lovely. They're pretty valuable for the amount that they use, which is 18. And the generator, what is it? It makes about 60? Yeah, 60. And that's using coal. There's probably alternative supplies, or not supplies, fuel, because why would it list it? See, I'm foreshadowing. Wait. No, never mind. I thought someone said something in chat. We're gonna skip some waves. I think we're good. 7 enemies is so scary, though. I don't know. Oh no, we're sniping these guys. We could use more guns, though. We need more guns. I'm adding more guns. I need more property weapons. I need more weapons, my property. That's American, right? I don't even have to think, you just copy and paste. That's how you can stay efficient. You just copy and paste things, as long as they're regular in their pattern, you can just do it. In this case, the guns are always like placed like this, so I can just copy and paste them and fill the gaps with walls, because I have space. I can put whatever I want in here. Now I can skip this wave because I'm daring and I have balls. Let's do it. Now watch me pathetically die. I might put down scatters just in case. We haven't been air raided yet, but you never know. So, better safe than sorry. And again, I don't have to worry about the drill placement that much. I mean, if I do see something, I can always just go for it, but I don't have to spend time thinking about it, which I did by talking because my eyes were looking at it. But you do get what I'm saying. Like, if this is multiplayer and we're like panicking, I can just put down my drills. It does kind of grow into you, putting down drills and all. The game doesn't really stay hard forever, which is why people love it. If a game would just be hard all the time and frustrating and make you mad, you wouldn't really just keep playing it, would you? Like, sure, if a game was difficult in a fun way, you would be like, I messed up, that was my fault, let me try again. But if a game is frustrating to you, you're gonna be like, oh, god damn it. Ah, dang it, I hate this game. This game's not fun at all. I want to stop playing now. And you would have no community for the game. Unless they're like the weird people that are like masochistic. Or people that are new. They haven't really figured out that they're gonna hate this game and leave it. Or you have people that somehow like the game. Which again, there's so many people in the world, you can't really say for sure that people will like or not like a certain game. Like FIFA, for example. Why does FIFA exist? I don't know. There's so many kids in my class that play it. It's weird. I don't get it. You pay every year for a game. I mean, granted, not every one of them probably just plays a new FIFA every year, but why is there a new game where you basically gamble? You don't even strategize that much. You gamble for the best characters. That's basically what FIFA is. Every year, a different game. This is a stupid year. This is such a game. So you're like, I gotta pay for this game. Like, you'll see more one game, I don't play for others. I don't do that. Because I'm not the game, you'll be frustrated. That's what you're supposed to do. Why do I bother with the game that I don't play on? Or just see it as just what you guys do. It's just the other thing. I don't know, it's not anyway. Enough talking about gambling. Let's talk about gaming. Okay, so we're gonna skip waves. We seem pretty hunkered up, pretty safe, and we can always just grab more guns. Like so. You can never have too many guns. Never. Next wave. See, I'm confident, because I have so many guns. I got lots of technology. Okay, you do have to press this kind of fast. Otherwise it defaults to switching the sections. Which kind of sucks. I wish there was a sticky option. Like you would have to press a combination for it to stop. Or, I don't know. Next wave! Okay, so a move that I'm gonna do to keep the pressure, like accepting the pressure and not die, is send all the overflow stuff over here. This is kind of a terrible idea. Not if I do it like this. Let's make this extra spaghetti-like. I'm sorry, but we're doing it. It's better than not doing it, honestly. And again, I have so much free space. I can do all sorts of dumb plays. Okay, do we need more graphite? Yes. Am I gonna build it now? No, I'm just gonna skip waves. Actually, I could probably just get more graphite. What am I talking about? This is the automation game. It's a tower defense. Sure, you want to watch them die and stuff. Oh, I won. Okay, that was fast. How long have I been playing this game for? An hour. Oh, I guess we're gonna call it here. Well, this was more relaxed than I expected and more shorter than I thought. Huh. And hey, I can test if the stream recording combination worked. Because it does say in here, stop streaming and stop recording. So I think this was a success. This was a success. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see another part, feel free to tell me, or subscribe to the channel, whatever. I'm going to be uploading a full series, so if you're a new player or an old player, and you'd like to learn, especially desktop controls, you can always come back to me. I'll be making parts regularly for this game, and when I finish this game, we can always come back to it, because you can never have enough of this game. It's a lovely game. This game is open source, available for free, available for free on basically every platform. I don't know about Linux, but maybe it is. Windows, Mac, probably, iOS, most likely, Android, definitely. Try it out, it's free. And if you do see a paid version of this game, that's an optional thing. Like Steam, it's paid. If you want to support devs, you can buy it. Or if you want the Steam multiplayer, you can also buy it for that reason. But there are free alternatives anyway. So anyway, this has been me playing Mindustry.